it was definitely either manned by some sort of being.
You had the feeling it was watching you?
Definitely, yes.
Apart from all the facts that we think to know in our surroundings, they are some in the history that remain a complete mystery despite the passage of time. Here are some of the most unexplored hidden mysteries from the past that recently came to light. Just when you think you've seen everything, a video comes along that blows your mind. This one, leaked from Area 51, shows UFOs sitting on the ground, with authorities all around examining them closely. The designs are nothing like anything you'd see at a regular air show. Sleek, smooth, and not from around here. Many believe this footage could be the proof we've been waiting for. Area 51 might just be a secret base where UFOs, possibly from past crashes, are being studied. What's going on there? We'll just have to wait and see. Vintage mystery. You'd expect to find treasure or skeletons from the ground, but not this time. Leaked footage showed people pulling a spaceship out of the earth. It wasn't anything anyone expected, far too advanced to be buried by accident. For a moment, it seemed like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Some believed the authorities had buried it, hiding the truth. Others thought the aliens themselves had left it behind, and now they might be living among us in disguise. The videos are out, and this time, we have to believe. Operating room. Have you ever wondered if aliens are real? Well, leaked footage from a secret lab might be all the proof you need. The video showed scientists carefully examining a figure not human at all. For years, people speculated that the authorities were hiding the truth, and now the evidence is out. The figure on the table wasn't a hoax. It wasn't a test dummy. It was exactly what you think, an alien. The question is, how long have they been in authorities' custody? Simple jar object? This newly leaked footage shows something incredible, a creature that looks like an alien preserved in a glass chamber. It seems almost like a typical alien encounter, right? You might think this is proof of extraterrestrial life being kept for study, but here's the twist. It's not an alien at all. The creature in the chamber is part of a secret military experiment. Some believe it's tied to Project Blue Book, where the US Air Force studied UFOs. What if this wasn't just about strange aircraft, but secret experiments on human genetics or cloning? The truth behind this footage is more shocking than just an alien. Secret experiment. So it looked like we might have stumbled upon the clue to all those weird creatures from that viral video. In Stanford's lab, doctors had been examining half human, half something else bodies. What if this was where all those strange creatures we hear about in legends started? Maybe every monster or weird hybrid story had originated from labs like this one. What if there were a whole bunch of these secret experiments still happening, creating things that we thought only existed in stories? Spooky, right? Aliens in making. There's an old photo that looks like it came straight from a vintage family album, but instead of a lovable family dog, a towering alien stands next to them. This wasn't just any family photo, it looked like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Back in the day, a scientist was creating aliens in his workshop. Yes, you heard that right. They were called aliens of Astoria. Could this photo be proof of his experiments? Just think, what if he casually introduced his extraterrestrial creation at a town gathering? It's a wild thought, isn't it? If this is true, then we need to be worried. What if scientists today hold such a secret formula and they are in the making of such outwardly beings again? No doubt they will be among us soon if such is the case. German secret site. Ever wonder if flying objects from another world are real? Check out this strange clip from 1939 Germany. It shows a mysterious object hovering near factories, then suddenly cutting off. The sudden end of the footage sparked wild rumors. Could this be proof that Germans were working with aliens? Well, the video got the hotspot on the internet, and netizens think this wasn't just about new technology. It might reveal a secret collaboration with extraterrestrials at the height of Germany's scientific achievements. This video could be the key to knowing a hidden chapter of history where humans and aliens once worked together. Mythical being. Dinosaurs were among us, right? But what if I told you another legend was too? Scientists were caught on camera with dragons. The idea seemed impossible, yet the evidence was hard to ignore. They weren't just studying the bones of ancient creatures, they were piecing together to bring dragons back to life. The real question is, if these dragons were created from fossils, where are they now? Some believe they're hidden away in a secret base, locked up and kept from the public. Others think they might already be out there, waiting for the right moment to rise again. Animal men. This footage might make you think that folklore isn't just a myth. It could be based on reality. Figures with animal heads appear, one with the face of a wolf, another like a rabbit, and one more like a goat. They stand dressed in human clothes. This strange sight feels like it's been pulled straight from Navajo legend, where skinwalkers, powerful shapeshifters. According to Navajo lore, skinwalkers are humans who can transform into animals and use their abilities for dark purposes. It's unsettling to think that your pet could be a skinwalker in disguise. Otherworldly protectors. We usually see cats as small, friendly pets curled up on our laps, but imagine giant cats, and that of lion-sized standing next to children. According to ancient Celtic myths, cats were viewed very differently. They were seen as powerful protectors of the other world. These large felines guarded sacred areas, protecting children from unseen threats. These creatures challenge our usual view of cats. They weren't just companions, they were powerful guardians from ancient times. What do you think? Could our pet cats belong to those protectors? Legends from past. You won't believe what this video shows. The last Vikings, standing tall and proud like warriors from a storybook. Vikings were fighters who sailed across the seas. But they weren't just warriors. They brought their way of life, words, and ideas that still influence us today. This footage gives us a glimpse of their final history. It reminds us of how the Vikings shaped the world. From battles with English warriors to the places they settled, their legacy still lives on. Watching this feels like meeting the heroes of an ancient. Lost chapter. Beasts are no longer just in fairy tales. An explorer, known for his daring adventures, came across not one, but many strange creatures during his journey through Africa. These creatures were so large and unusual, they didn't seem real, almost like something from ancient stories. This discovery was kept secret for years, rarely mentioned in the tales of his travels. It was as if the truth had been hidden away, lost to time. But now, after all these years, the forgotten story has resurfaced. People are finally starting to realize what this explorer truly found. Just think, what if such beasts were today as well? Egg secret. A scientist recently posted a strange video online. An old lady, looking like any sweet grandma, holding a real live dragon. But this isn't just any story, it's a glimpse into the legend of Longmu, the famous mother of dragons in Chinese folklore. Back in the Qin dynasty, around 290 BC, Longmu found what she thought was a large stone. It turned out to be a dragon egg. She raised the dragons that hatched, and they loved her deeply. They even created rain to save her village from drought. After she passed away, the dragons transformed into humans to honor her memory. Now, thanks to this video, the incredible story of Longmu lives on. Stargate Portal. A recently leaked black and white video from the past has left everyone talking. It showed a woman stepping into what looked like a giant glowing portal, almost like something straight out of a Stargate movie. But here's the twist. When she stepped out, she wasn't alone. She came back with a man and a child, said to be her family. The footage sparked wild rumors, with everyone believing this was ancient technology that allowed people to travel between dimensions, possibly still in use today. Silent Watcher. Multiple UFOs and UAPs have been spotted, but there is one that stands out the most, and it is also the only one that has appeared in different parts of the world, which is why this jellyfish UFO is so mysterious and interesting. The craft was first spotted over a US military base, as it remained undetected by every soldier and officer in the base. Only when a whistleblower revealed the truth back in January of 2024, this footage was leaked. And this wasn't the only incident. New footage coming from Mexico showed the same craft hovering over a neighborhood after midnight, like it was surveying the area, much like the military footage. It has been spotted elsewhere, making this jellyfish UFO an ever-returning enigma. Underwater base. While driving past Lakeshore Drive in Louisiana just a few weeks ago, this unknown person saw a triangular shape coming out of the water. It looks like a small pyramid, or maybe it's just the tip of the structure and beneath the waves is an entire base. But it is also possible that this was a shipwreck or something like that, although it doesn't look like anything other than an underwater alien base, considering how other alien bases have been spotted throughout our planet, and even outside our planet. Harnessing energy. This footage is quite unbelievable. What you're looking at is a UFO harnessing energy from our sun. It is drawing all those gamma rays most likely as fuel, and the only reason this was even caught on camera was because NASA detected unknown movement on their radar through the ISS that was orbiting the planet. At least that is the claim of this video. What do you think is happening here? Earth not a globe. An eerie video captured by famed American naval admiral and polar explorer Richard E. Byrd revealed something truly unsettling. A colossal ice wall hundreds of feet high, stretching endlessly across a barren, frozen wasteland. This wall, according to those that believe our Earth is flat, isn't just a natural formation but the very boundary of our world. The footage shows a sheer, towering barrier of ice extending as far as the eye can see, with no signs of civilization or passage beyond it. Byrd, a decorated American naval officer, led Operation High Jump in 1946.
An area as big as the United States that's never been seen by a human being. And that's beyond the pole on the other side of the South Pole. I think it's quite astonishing that there should be an area as big as that unexplored.
That's a tremendous
So
challenge.
there's a lot of adventure left down at the bottom of the world.
A massive Antarctic expedition shrouded in secrecy. Strangely, not long after revealing strange discoveries about the icy continent, he passed away under sudden and mysterious circumstances due to a heart ailment. Some believe he knew too much. Could this footage expose something hidden from the public? If true, the implications would shake the very foundation of what we know. Devil among us. For centuries, the Vatican has been shrouded in secrecy, but what if the greatest deception is hiding in plain sight? There are claims that the Pope is nothing more than a puppet, controlled by something far from divine. Some say aliens, others say demons. But one thing is certain, the evidence is chilling. A forgotten video from the mid-1900s allegedly captured a Pope in deep conversation with a shadowy, inhuman figure. And then there's the live broadcast where the Pope simply vanished before the eyes of millions. Some believe it was a glitch in a holographic projection, proof that the real Pope never existed. The Pope was even caught adjusting his face mask, and these videos have been taken down repeatedly. But this mystery refuses to stay buried. Prehistoric monster. A single eerie photograph sent the internet into a frenzy. An aerial shot of Whitstable Harbor, England, showing what appears to be an enormous 50-foot wide crab lurking beneath the water. This so-called super crab dwarfs nearby fishing boats, its shadowy form unmistakable against the shallow seabed. Some call it proof of a prehistoric giant, while skeptics argue it's just an oddly shaped sandbank or digital trickery. The image surfaced on Weird Whitstable, a website run by Quentin Winter, who claims he spotted the creature in 2014, but the mystery deepened when a beachgoer discovered a massive solitary crab claw washed up on shore, one far larger than any known species, including the Japanese spider crab. The sighting remains one of the strangest marine mysteries ever recorded. Prisoner's cage. If you think reality is exactly what it seems, think again. A chilling video has surfaced, showing what appears to be the edge of the world, an eerie, structured wall that looks more like a fabricated movie set than a natural landscape. The resemblance to the Truman Show is undeniable, raising the terrifying question, are we living in a simulation? Stranger still, every detail about the footage remains a mystery. The location is unknown, the person who filmed it, unidentified, even the uploader has vanished without a trace. It's as if someone or something doesn't want this footage to be seen. Maybe this was a peek behind the curtain or just another elaborate hoax. But what if everything we know is just part of a script? Leaked footage. Area 51 mystery is still not stopped. Here's another secret of Area 51 that came to light. A leaked video sparked speculation about hidden Nazi projects from. The footage showed a spaceship being worked on the base. Alien technology and the infamous Area 51. Some believe Nazi scientists helped the US with advanced tech after the war. Others thought the Roswell crash in 1947 led to reverse engineering efforts at the base. Pilots had reported seeing UFOs during one, and some believed these crafts were stored and studied at Area 51. The debate is still going. What do you think? Robot in vintage. This footage might be proof of a long-lost experiment buried in secrecy. Decades ago, secret projects were rumored to explore advanced technology, far beyond what the world knew at the time. The video shows a humanoid figure, almost like a real-life iron giant, possibly linked to early AI experiments, long before AI was even a term. But here's the eerie part. What happened to it? Was the project shut down, or did these prototypes escape the labs? Some believe these early AI creations didn't vanish, but blended into society, evolving quietly among us. Spooky, right? Stone in air. Ever seen a spirit floating? But how about a rock? A man walking along a forest road came across a massive stone slab, hovering and slowly rotating in midair with nothing holding it up. Perhaps it could be evidence of ancient, unexplainable technology, a relic of lost civilizations like Atlantis or the pyramid builders, who were rumored to have mastered anti-gravity technology, and maybe traces of their knowledge are still there, hidden in forests and far-off places. Gigantism. Women in the 1920s weren't just famous for fashion, but they were known for their height as well, tall, like giants. You know what? Gigantism causes people to grow extremely tall, and these women might have had the same condition. If this was the case, could these tall women have inspired myths of giants in the 1920s? It's possible that the novel The Tallest Shadows took inspiration from these real-life women. Their incredible height would have made them unforgettable even in novels. TR3B. Late one night, a local driving down the road saw something that didn't seem quite right. It looked like a spaceship hanging in the air, almost like it was getting ready to land. The person didn't stick around to find out, but the object stayed there. Some people started comparing it to the TR-3B, a secret military craft, but honestly, it didn't seem like something that should be up there. Now, no one's sure. Did the aliens step out and leave quietly, or are they still hiding among us? Weird sky show. One night, a man spotted what appeared to be a UFO hovering silently above a forest. Bright beams of light stretched down from the craft, almost as if it was absorbing energy or conducting some sort of experiment. It stayed there, scanning the ground below, as though it was searching for something, or perhaps preparing to land. Moments later, the craft began to descend, but the thick trees hid the view. But one thing is certain, these sightings make it seem like aliens are far more interested in our world than ever before. UAP. Did you see the video of that UAP spinning in the sky? Its lights were perfectly aligned, creating a hypnotic display before it vanished without a trace. Some believed it could be advanced military technology we're not meant to know about, or perhaps something far more extraordinary, a message or probe from another world. Sightings like this make me think, are we being studied, contacted, or warned? One thing's for sure, our skies seem to be getting a lot more mysterious. Probes. A man caught a strange sight on camera late one evening, several lights hovering just above the ground, each moving in its direction. But as the scene cleared up, it became clear these weren't just the lights. They looked like small UFOs or probes, possibly sent from a larger, hidden craft to explore different areas on Earth. The whole display went on for quite a while, enough to make anyone wonder, had Earth been invaded by aliens? It seemed like they must have gotten some kind of permission to stay there for so long, or else they wouldn't be able to stick around this long. Metal bar. While exploring the barren landscape, a hiker came across something strange in the sky. A sleek, metallic object moved silently above him, gliding with incredible speed. It didn't make a sound and seemed almost purposeful, like it was observing the land below. The way it moved suggested it wasn't just floating by. It might have been gathering data or scanning the area. Its presence felt mysterious, like something meant to go unnoticed. For anyone not looking up, it would have been easy to miss, but for the hiker, it was impossible to ignore. Skyfoam mystery. In a Russian town, the sky put on a weird show. A cloud suddenly dropped a chunk of fluffy stuff that glowed blue. Sky gazers pointed it when it was floating above their houses. The foam moved slowly, along with tiny blue bubbles. Then, the strangest thing happened. TV antennas absorbed these orbs. The whole town buzzed with excitement. Did aliens just tune into Earth's cable? That night, everyone in Russia checked their TVs, wondering if they might catch an otherworldly broadcast. The town was left with a mystery that would be discussed for years to come. Orbs. Caught on camera over the skies, two bright lights were seen zipping across so fast they barely seemed real. Videos like this pop up all the time, sparking the same old debates about UFOs and secret government tests, especially when they're near known spots like Area 51. What's truly interesting here isn't just the speed of these lights, but how smoothly they moved without a sound. Could they be aircraft from a classified project, or maybe actual visitors from another world? Either way, this footage has folks buzzing with theories, eager to figure out just what zipped by up there. Portal opening.
There's the changeless body. I don't know.
What once seemed like pure science fiction became a reality for one household. Stepping outside, they spotted a massive circular cloudy ring in the sky. It wasn't just any cloud, it looked like a portal to another dimension. Inside the ring, bright lights flickered, sparking theories that it might be hiding UFOs within. Adding to the mystery, some linked the phenomenon to recent experiments at CERN, suggesting their powerful machines could have accidentally opened a rift in the sky. Slowly, the portal began to fade, its lights dimming until the strange gateway disappeared. Could this be the start of something much bigger than we realize?
Dad, I was trying to have him come look, because this cloud lifted.
Heavenly War.
Feeling pressure change.
Late at night, something wild happened in the sky over a quiet town. Lights were zipping towards each other, moving fast and with purpose. Unlike anything you'd expect from a storm, it wasn't just a flash here or there. It was as if a battle was going on right in the heavens above, with lights racing and clashing in midair. It seemed like some kind of fight between opposing forces playing out in the sky. It was definitely not a flash of lightning. This was something out of the ordinary.
Okay, I have my hand on the door.
Angel passing. And while driving down the highway, a man stopped his car just to capture this strange sight in the cloudy sky. He saw weird lights coming from opposite directions, moving closer until they finally merged into one. The lights were so unusual, they almost looked like angels caught on camera, or maybe even otherworldly visitors watching from above. Though the footage is blurry and unclear, it's enough to know this wasn't something you see every day. Whatever it was, it sure was extraordinary. Lights around building. On a cloudy night, an unusual sight caught the attention of locals watching from their rooftops. Bright lights were moving slowly around a building, but these weren't planes or drones. They were shaped like UFOs, floating smoothly through the thick clouds. The lights didn't just zip by, they hovered, almost like they were watching everything below. Some believe these UFOs were hiding in the clouds, keeping a close watch on the world below, unseen and waiting. Weird cloud.
As you can see, it appears to be
Passengers on a flight spotted a massive jellyfish-like shape floating just near them. With its long, flowing tentacles, it looked like a sea creature had somehow made its way into the clouds. Scientists later claimed it was just a rare cloud formation caused by unusual weather, but not everyone was so sure. Some thought it might be evidence of something much stranger, a mysterious link between the ocean and the sky that no one fully understands yet. Could there be more to this strange sight than meets the eye?
as you can see, it appears to be
Message in clouds.
Now it's 6 a.m. in the morning Singapore time. I've noticed this weird light flashing in the clouds.
You won't see clouds in the same way after this video, caught by a local in Singapore. The clip shows an eerie blue glow flickering through the clouds, almost like a coded signal. The pattern seems too strange to ignore. It could be a massive UFO hidden in the clouds, flashing its lights to communicate. Well, we can argue that it was just an odd weather event. The lights move in a way that feels haunting, almost deliberate. A mystery in the sky that could be a message we're not meant to understand, or just nature at its play.
Don't think this is something normal that we've seen.
Warship. A fisherman was out at sea for his catch when he spotted a glowing saucer hovering near a warship. It looked like something straight out of a UFO sighting. Suddenly, a bright beam fired from the ship, hitting the UFO. It seemed like a classic alien encounter, but here's the twist. It wasn't an alien ship at all. The UFO was part of a secret military experiment. The warship wasn't fighting aliens, it was testing new weapons. The fisherman, just in the wrong place at the wrong time, captured it all on camera. Could this still be proof of something beyond Earth, or was it just a hidden military project? You better decide for yourself. Die Glock. The Nazi bell, or Die Glock, is one of World War II's biggest mysteries. It was said to look like a giant bell and had strange, otherworldly powers. Some believe it was an anti-gravity machine, the first UFO technology. Others think it was used in secret time travel experiments. The Nazis were obsessed with the occult, and Die Glocke might have been part of that. There's also a theory that it came from alien technology. Some say it was a powerful weapon using nuclear energy or other unknown forces, but where is it now? Was it hidden away or destroyed? We still need to find out. Secret base. Back during the Cold War, Russian soldiers weren't heading for war, but rather toward a large, disc-shaped object. It was partially buried in the ground. Rumors spread fast. Some believed it was a crashed alien ship, while others thought it might be a lost Nazi invention from the war. Was it something extraterrestrial, or just another secret weapon from the past? No one dared speak openly, and nothing was ever confirmed by officials. The secret is not yet revealed, so keep guessing. Metal object. A helicopter pilot made a surprising find while flying over the Utah desert. He spotted a giant object in a deserted area. It was a tall metal monolith standing among the red rocks. The strange part, it was 12 feet high. Not long after, another one appeared in Romania on a hillside. Their perfect placement didn't appear to be a coincidence. People are already speculating these monoliths could be entry points for aliens or hidden portals linking different worlds. Are they just random art pieces? No one knows who placed them or why. The mystery is still not solved. Giants among us. Have you ever seen giants living among humans? Well, now you will. Unbelievable videos from the past recently went viral proving their existence. Many believed these gentle giants once lived in harmony with nature, protecting their homeland and its people from outside threats. Some even pointed to historical texts, like the Bible, which mention the Nephilim, a race of giants said to have existed before the Great Flood. Could this be proof that giants survived into the 1890s? It's hard to say, but one thing's for sure, this mystery has everyone talking. If giants could still be out there. Ancient mysteries. A video from the past has challenged everything we know about ancient construction, showing how massive megalithic structures like the pyramids were built by moving giant blocks with nothing but manual labor. It's incredible when you think about it. Today, with all our advanced machinery, we still struggle to move stones of similar size. So how did they do it? Looked like ancient civilizations might have had access to lost technologies, like using sound or vibration to move the stones. Did ancient builders know the secrets we've lost? Their methods might still be hidden in the past. USB. A treasure hunter shared a shocking find from 1810. At first glance, it looked like an old compass or a mechanical key, but as he examined it closer, he found something unbelievable inside. An actual USB flash drive, which weren't even a concept back in 1810, which has led to wild theories. Many believe it could be advanced technology left behind by otherworldly visitors whose inventions are still light years ahead of us. The USB hasn't been accessed yet, but the anticipation is sky high. If this device holds secrets, it could change everything we know. Secret City. While going through satellite footage of Antarctica, scientists made an astonishing discovery, what appeared to be a hidden city deep under the ice. This discovery has sparked wild theories about an ancient civilization that could have existed millions of years ago when Antarctica was not covered in ice. Some believe it could offer proof of early human or even pre-human settlements. As investigations continue, experts are racing to determine if this is a natural formation or something much older, potentially revealing a long-lost chapter in history. Simpsonian Dome. The Simpsons has always been known for its eerie ability to predict the future, with some moments in the show striking way too close to reality. One of the most unforgettable scenes came from the 2007 Simpsons movie, where Springfield was sealed off from the rest of the world by a massive transparent dome. It was such a bizarre sight that fans couldn't help but talk about it. Recently, in a small coastal town in Australia, where beachgoers witnessed something eerily similar, a huge dome hovering over the town. Fortunately, there was no chaos like in the movie, but the sight itself was enough to make anyone wonder, could the Simpsons have once again seen the future? Open discussion. A black and white video recently surfaced online showing a spaceship hovering in the sky with a strange portal beneath it just above a forest. What makes this footage even more strange is the calm reaction of the person who noticed it. Instead of running or panicking, he approached the scene as if it were something he expected. He may have been in contact with whatever was behind the spaceship, or perhaps a part of something much bigger than a simple sighting. This footage, kept hidden for so long, suggests that there may be more to the UFO mystery than we realize, something only a few might know about. Thank you very much for watching the video. Share in the comments which video was scary for you. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos.